today.
All right.
So good morning, everyone. I am Amanda, and today I'd like to discuss identifying members who can't do or won't do. So identifying the difference in these two attitudes. So sometimes in BNI, you may have a member who's just not participating or doesn't know how to participate. Either they're not bringing in referrals or they're not bringing in visitors. And they might just be looking like they're actively disengaging when in reality it's just you need to flush out why this is happening, and sometimes just asking simply, how can we help you, can solve this issue pretty early on. So it's very important to approach a situation in this way by saying that, don't point the finger, don't start playing the blame game straight away, because that can make a person shut down and become defensive, and then you just won't get any conducive discussion there. So if by asking a person, what can we do for you? How can we help? Is it bringing more referrals in for you? Or is it bringing more visitors as a group that are targeted towards your business? And actively listen to their response. People usually respond with a can't or a won't do attitude. So make sure you listen when you're actually speaking with these people. So the can't do answers, they come from people who want to participate, but they don't actually know how. So the solution here is to educate them so that they can understand what needs to be done and how to do it. A won't do attitude, on the other hand, comes from someone who doesn't want to participate. They're only really in the BNI chapter to receive the referrals, but they don't want to give them for whatever reason. This is not the right fit for BNI, and these people really need to be given the opportunity to move on if you can encourage them to do so. So a clear-cut example of this may be someone who works in a retail shop, such as a printer, who doesn't necessarily deal with ongoing businesses. They just have sort of walk-ins off the street. So what happens here is that the printer may struggle because they don't have those long conversations with their customers. The people come in, they say, I need this done by this date, and then they're out the door again. So they don't know what's going on in their business. They don't know what's going on in their lives. So it's difficult for them to say, actually, I have a solution for you. So this person does want to bring in referrals to the group, but they just need to figure out a way to go about doing that. So the solution here may be to put up a board, say in the printer's retail shop front, with all of the members' business cards on there. And even if it takes just 1 minute or so for that order to be rung up, the customer there is sitting there and they're reading those, and there might be something that piques their interest, and they'll say, hey, do you know this person? And that will start that dialogue. So it's every member in the chapter's responsibility to assist other members in coming up with ideas as how we can help each other to be bringing those referrals. We're here for ourselves and we're here for the other members. And really the givers gain attitude is to work collectively to make sure that this happens. So it's not actually the can't do people that cause a group to fail, it's the won't do people. So answers from won't do people won't be along the lines of, I want to, but I don't know how. It's more, it's too difficult in my profession to refer to people in this group, or I won't refer to the current members in this group. And that kind of attitude really should prompt the leadership team and really all members in the group, if they're having that discussion with these people, why are you here? Why are you in this group? There only needs to, they may only be here just for the referrals, and this attitude just is not the givers gain attitude that really makes the BNI system really effective. So you can almost immediately identify if someone is a can't do or a won't do, and root out these people that are won't do's very early on, simply by having this conversation, just opening up the dialogue. That we do have accountability, and we have those numbers for a reason. And it's not just, to point the finger at people, it's really to see how they're tracking, and also to see how we can help others, get into their green and achieve their goals of why they're in the BNI membership as well. There may be, this is one of the many reasons why we have the regular membership reviews. And if it's a can't do attitude that someone has, you really need to retain these members and redirect them and assist them to grow really into their full membership. If they're a won't do, more often than not, they'll take the opportunity to bow out of the group if you simply give them the opportunity to do so. So if you invite someone to say, look, maybe you should step down and come back in the future when you're in a better position to refer into the group, they may take this. If they refuse to step down because they are receiving referrals but they're still refusing to participate, there really does need to be more accountability and more insistence that they contribute to the group. And this is not just giving referrals or bringing visitors. If it's those two things that they're having difficulty with, then participate and give back to the chapter in some other way. And this could just simply be by stepping up into a leadership role and mentoring others and really being a part of the group and forming those relationships. If you want to be a part of BNI, and this is sort of for the visitors as well, you really need to ensure that you understand and are ready to commit to what is involved in the process of the group. But I can absolutely guarantee that if you do actually follow the steps that BNI, what they recommend, and really actively participate, then you will receive those benefits back, because the givers really do gain. So that's me.
Thank you, Amanda. Let's all be can-do people. Nice one there as well, and the accountability.